Hey guys and welcome back. Now I know I look very similar to my previous skincare routine video. It's pretty much because I'm filming both the videos on the same day because I'm in this whole like zone I want to kind of say where I want to make sure that I'm sharing like all the important information with you regarding my skincare routines, both my morning skincare routine and my nighttime skincare routine. So yeah, that's the reason I just thought of filming both the videos today itself. And I filmed my morning skincare routine again by the way already, and it's already up. So if you haven't watched it already, then definitely go and check that out as well, because you'll kind of like get to know a little bit more about my skincare routine, especially if you're interested in like my morning skincare routine obviously. But I will also leave another video linked in the description box for you, which is kind of like my skincare, like I'm sharing the, I would say, like how I live my skincare and what steps I use, and like kind of like more guideline related. And then my updated skincare routine videos, both of them are more product centric. So if you're interested in products that I'm using, these are the videos. But if you want to know how I layer my skincare, what steps I use, and why I use every particular, like each particular step, then that video is the one that you should be watching. So again, I will leave a link in the description box. You can go and check it out. But yeah, now without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I want to mention is that I have two separate nighttime skincare routines. One which I do a little bit more because I feel like most days, like when you're watching this video and when I'm filming this, we're in quarantine, we're in lockdown, and I feel like I sleep a lot. Like in the night, I sleep a lot. Maybe like on an average, I would say between 9 to 11 hours in a day, because yeah, I mean, there's nothing to do as such, there's not much to do. I don't work from home or anything like that. So yeah, I spend a lot of time sleeping. I spend a lot of time in my bed. I sometimes sleep a little early, sometimes sleep a little late, but I wake up super late. Like I pretty much wake up in the afternoon. I would say early afternoon, not like super late, not like 1 or 2 o'clock or anything. But yeah, so since I sleep for a very long time, I feel like I need to make sure that throughout those 9 to 11 hours my skin is hydrated and my skin is moisturized, because I feel like my regular skincare routines are not enough, because when I wake up my skin feels a little dry. So that's the reason why I have incorporated certain steps which are a little extra. And I have one routine for days where, like most days where I am like sleeping till late. But just in case, like today I woke up slightly more earlier because I knew I had some filming to do, so I had to prepare like everything for like filming. So if I'm doing something productive on a particular day and I want to wake up early, then I might not do as lengthy of a routine and as intense of a routine. So yeah, I just have two routines to share with you, which I feel like, depending on how I feel like, I interchange, and I think you can do something similar as well. Nighttime skincare routine is generally something that I keep very flexible, and depending on how my skin feels on a particular day, I pamper my skin in the night, like based on that. So yeah, I just want to put that out there as well, especially because we're going to be talking about a lot of products in this video, and not every, like, you don't have to use all these products together in one routine. That's going to be way too much, even if you have dry skin. So yeah, I also want to share that I'm going to talk about like two products, like two options and two products in every single category that I'm going to talk about. So yeah, that was that. Anyways, I feel like the intro has been really long. We need to dive in, especially for those of you who want to like see the actual products. It would be like, just shut up and just show us the products. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So obviously the first step is cleansing, and in quarantine I don't really wear much makeup. Like even right now, I only have some tinted lip balm because I feel like without that, like in my morning skincare routine video you saw, I just feel like my skin looked a little dull, a little just like lackluster. So I just added some lip balm to like give a little bit of overall, like to look a little bit more put together than I would otherwise. So yeah, that's the reason. But otherwise I don't have any makeup on my face, and I don't normally wear a lot of makeup in quarantine unless and until I'm like filming and I have makeup on for that. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't have any makeup removal products or anything. I just have a face wash to talk about, and that is the Kaya Purifying Cleanser with salicylic acid. So most days, I would say maybe 40 to 50% of the days, I use this cleanser. And again, this has salicylic acid in it, which is a BHA, so it's just a little bit of gentle exfoliation, and I really like the consistency. I like the product, and I think it just depends. I am not someone who's super duper like really particular when it comes to cleansers. I mentioned this in my morning skincare routine video as well. Like, I have favorite cleansers, I have holy grail cleansers, but I love experimenting and I love trying out new products. So yeah, this is also one that I really like, and I see this becoming a staple only because of the salicylic acid factor. But I'm trying to look out for a more inexpensive cleanser which also has some sort of like HA BHAs in them, and I found a couple of ones. So yeah, I just want to mention that you can use any cleanser for the step that you consider is appropriate for your routine and your skin type. So yeah, if you want to know about this particular one, it's a gel based cleanser which is clear, and it's really nice. It's not stripping on the skin either, which I really like. Like, sometimes after you wash your face might feel a little dry, even though this is supposed to be meant for oily and combination skin, but I don't feel like it's super dry post washing your face. And this is what I use, again, like I mentioned, 40 to 50% of the time. But if I decide to take a shower before like going to bed, I use the face wash which I use in the mornings, which is my VLCC Alpine Mint and Tea Tree face wash, I believe. So yeah, that is the cleanser which is in my shower, and this is the one which lives with the rest of my skincare products. So yeah, if I'm washing my face after the shower, I'll use this. If I'm washing my face in the shower, then I'll use that. So yeah, you can just use any face wash and I think it will be good enough. The second step is actually a serum. So in the night time I skip toner. I don't use the toner in the night time. So yeah, the next step is some hydrating products. So again, like I mentioned, my skin has been a little bit more, I would say, not as oily. It's been a little bit more normal combination. So I feel like it's important for me to add some hydrating products, and to also make sure that I never ever have dehydrated skin. That is something that I would never ever want to have. I feel like I consume enough water, I drink enough water, so I'm always hydrated. But I also want to make sure that my skin is always hydrated. So including some sort of a hydrating product in my nighttime skincare routine is something that I enjoy doing, which is why I have two. So I use either the Face Shop Chia Seed Moisture Recharge Serum. So this is basically something like a hyaluronic acid serum that you could use, and I wouldn't particularly recommend this product, and you actually can't get this anymore because it is discontinued as well. So yeah, that's the reason why I wouldn't recommend it, and I'm not super duper fond of it either because I just feel like it's a little bit expensive for the amount of product that you get. So yeah, but you can use any sort of a hydrating hyaluronic acid, it would be perfect. And I also have another option. This is just one that I have lying in my collection. I bought it for a review, and I have reviewed it already on my channel. When I did a Dot & Key specific like brand review video, I mentioned this one. It's a pretty ordinary okay product. It's the Skin Awakening Moisture Boost Serum. Again, not something I would highly recommend or repurchase, but it's more of like a lotiony consistency, and I take a few pumps of this and just apply it all over my face. It's also like sort of a lotion, but like a little bit thinner than a lotion. So yeah, I use this as a serum, and I feel like this one I have used like almost half of it, and I haven't even used it on a lot of days. I might have used this like maybe 10-15 times or so, and I've already used half of it. So yeah, I can see myself running out of this like in the next maybe 2-3 weeks or so. So yeah, that's the reason why I will also be like replacing this with this, or like I'll alternate between the two. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to use them, but yeah, I can alternate between two. I think that's a good way of using both of these. So yeah, that's why I wanted to mention these. But personally, I would recommend something with hyaluronic acid. Any pure hyaluronic acid serum would be perfect, but just make sure that you're not using any like a lot of hyaluronic acid serums basically have vitamin C in them as well, and I wouldn't say that it's bad to use a vitamin C in the night time. You can definitely do so, but I wouldn't ever do that, mainly because I'm going to use some AHA BHA products which I'll talk about in a bit. So I wouldn't recommend you using vitamin C in a serum and then AHA BHA like together. Like, both of them in serum form together in one routine is not ideal in my opinion. So try to find something which is pure hyaluronic acid and use that, or any other lotiony product like this that you might have in your collection, you can use as well. So yeah, that was that. Now moving on to the next step is moisturizer. So for moisturizer, again, I have both the chia seed, like the Noshine hydrating cream and the Noshine intense hydrating cream. So again, these are two which are discontinued, but there is a newer moisturizer in the range, which is a chia seed cream, and I don't know which one it is more similar to because I haven't seen it in person. I haven't tried it, so I can't tell. But yeah, you can again use any moisturizer that you have in your collection that works for your skin type. So yeah, I'll talk about both of them briefly still, so that you know like what I'm using exactly. So the No Shine hydrating cream is basically more similar to, I would say, something I would use in the daytime because it's a clear gel kind of a moisturizer. But I can't use this in the morning because of my preferences. So this one basically, like, once you apply, leaves kind of a tacky finish on the skin. It feels sticky, it feels tacky, and I don't like using something like that in the mornings, and that is the only reason I use this in the night time. I know it sounds a little stupid, but it's true. Yeah, I mean, I've spent my money on this. It's not like I got it for free or anything. I've spent my own hard-earned money on this, and I can't let it go to waste. So yeah, that's the reason why I use it in the night time. And then a more ideal nighttime moisturizer option is the Noshine Intense Hydrating Cream because this is more of like a creamier cream. So you can see I've used a lot of this, and this is more of like a white cream consistency. It's not a very thick heavy cream, something that feels like it's gonna clog your pores. It's more of like a watery, very thin light moisturizer, something that is going to be moisturizing but not super duper thick and heavy and greasy on the skin. So I do really like this as well. Now personally, I am not very particular when it comes to my nighttime moisturizers. I will use any moisturizer that I have in my collection that I can't use in the daytime because it's not light enough, it's not gel-like enough, and it's, I would say, kind of uncomfortable for daytime. That is what I use for the nighttime, trust me. So yeah, that's the reason why I have these two, and yeah, I just rotate between both of them. I like using the intense one more, I just like the consistency more, but yeah, I will also use up this sticky, heavy, not heavy actually, this sticky gel kind of a consistency moisturizer as well. So yeah, I'm gonna use both of these. Moving on next. Now this is the category where I feel like I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I have these two products right here. I have the Plum Facial Oil, which I don't know if you can tell. It looks like it's separated or something like that, but it's not. Give me a chance, I will explain myself. And then I also have the Mixify Unlock Anti-Acne Skin Serum. So yeah, again I'll talk about both of them one by one. So how I pair my regimes is what I'll explain first. So if I'm using the chia seed serum, I will pair it with the intense Noshine hydrating cream, and then my last step will be the Plum Facial Oil. And if I'm using the Dot & Key Skin Awakening Moisture Boost Serum, I will pair that with this lighter gel tacky moisturizer, and then use the Mixify Unlock Serum. And the order is actually going to be a little different. I would use the Dot & Key Serum first, I would use this on top, and my last step would be the Noshine Hydrating Cream. So yeah, that is how I want to describe like how I would use these routines and how I do use them actually. And now I'll explain myself when it comes to these two serums slash oils. So let me talk about the Plum Facial Oil first, because like you can see I've used this one a lot more. So basically the separation that you see here is actually me who has mixed the Makeup Revolution Quinoa Night Peel with the Plum Facial Oil, and let me tell you why. So I was trying and testing out the Makeup Revolution Quinoa Night Peel as an AHA BHA serum on its own. So I washed my face, I put it on, and then my nighttime moisturizer, etc, etc. Or I used like a like I washed my face, I put like some sort of a lotion, serum, something like very light in between, and then put the AHA BHA serum on top, and then moisturizer. But every single time I used it like that, what I noticed is that my skin The next morning I used to have a lot of bumps and like pimple looking surfaces on my skin, and it just did not really work well. I tried and tested out a lot of different ways for I would say 2 to 3 weeks, and I used it on every single day basis. I used it like every alternate day. I used it twice in a week. I use it once in a week. I've tried it every single way. But whenever I use that product like very close to my skin and very like um, I would say as one of the first steps in my routine, it always broke me out in some sort of way. Which is why I figured out, you know what, I need to maybe pair this with something else, kind of dilute it a little bit and see how it works. And that's when I figured out, you know what, I have the Plum facial oil in my collection. It's going to expire in a while, and I need to like use it up so that like I can use it up before it expires. So I decided to like mix the two together, take one pump of each, and mix it in my palm, and then just apply it all over my face and do that after moisturizer, because the Plum facial oil is like a very thicker, heavier oil, so you can't use it before your moisturizer, because then your moisturizer is not going to be able to like actually seep into the skin. So yeah, it just worked perfectly, and when I mixed it two together and I used it for a couple of weeks at a stretch, I noticed how much better my skin got, how it did not break out, how it did not have any sort of reaction or anything. And that's how I figured out, you know what, these are two products which don't really work very well for me individually, but together they're working pretty well for me. So let me just use it like that, and that is pretty much how I used up like all the product that you see. So yeah, that's the reason why I have been using these two together. And I actually put the Makeup Revolution serum into this because it's just I don't like mixing like one pump each every single night from the individual bottles. So I was like, you know what, let me make my own concoction, let me behave like I'm a formulator, and that's how I was mix the two together, put it in one bottle. And I chose this bottle because this is like a clear bottle, so I can see how much product I have, I can see how the products are working. Like when you shake the bottle, they mix together and they become this like translucent yellow color fluid. But then when I just leave it on my like cabinet where I keep all of my skincare, they separate after a couple of minutes. So you have the oil on top and you have the serum underneath. So yeah, they've been working really well, no reactions, no problems. But again, I would not recommend anyone to do this. So yeah, if you have facial oil that you want to use and you have a serum that you want to use your serum after your use your HA serum after your hydrating serum, then use moisturizer and then use facial oil. This is just a combination I created based on what was working for me. But if you don't know what exactly you want to do, then it's a more simple way of doing it like that. So yeah, that was that. So this was my first facial oil AHA serum concoction. I said that weird. Moving on next to the other one. This is the Mixify Unlock Skin Serum. So basically, after that concoction was working really well for me, I wanted to incorporate some sort of an oil kind of a product in my routine, and that's when. But I also wanted to use the HABHAs, by the way. So that's when I came up with this combination. So basically, this bottle, you won't be able to tell as well because the bottle is green in color, but the bottom part has the HABHA serum, and the top part has the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Yeah, the blue color bottle, the really famous cult favorite serum. So yeah, I created this concoction for this product. But again, like I mentioned, you're supposed to use this, like I would use this before moisturizer, because the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate is not a facial oil. It's like a facial oil, but it's a very lightweight facial oil. Something that personally I would use before moisturizer, because I feel like the consistency is very lightweight. Gets absorbed very quickly into the skin, which is why I would use this combination before my moisturizer. Because if I use it after my moisturizer, then my moisturizer will like completely block the product and nothing will actually get absorbed into the skin. So yeah, that's the reason why I use this before moisturizer and I use this after moisturizer. So when you are like layering your products, just make sure that the lighter weight products and the products will get absorbed more easily into the skin need to be applied first, and whatever takes like longer to absorb or whatever like sits on top of your skin is supposed to be applied after. So yeah, again, this was another one of the products that I wanted to mention, and both of these routines and all of these products have been working really well for me. But in terms of what I think is worth it, what I think I would go ahead and repurchase, I don't really have any products to talk about which I feel like are absolute favorites. And that is also something I wanted to mention in these videos, is that whatever skincare I have, whatever skincare I've bought, I want to use it in the best possible way and get my money's worth. But not necessarily that every product I mentioned in my skincare routine videos are like my favorite products. Some of them I feel like are just overpriced, like these moisturizers and this serum. The plum facial oil was something that I bought when it was newly launched, and like facial oils were a lot of rage back then. That's the reason I got it. But after trying and testing out, this is not my favorite facial oil. But I have it and it's going to expire, so I want to use it. Was kind of the purpose behind this. I bought this because it's like a product which I feel like I've seen a lot of Instagram and a lot of TV actors and like vloggers as well. I feel like some vloggers talk a lot about this one, so that's the reason why I wanted to get this brand and like try out the brands. I also have the other serum which I've also spoken about in other skincare videos. So yeah, I have these products and I'm using them in my skincare routine because I have them. But these are not my favorites, so I just want to put that out there. And I want to, in these skincare routine videos, I want to show you how I play and how I pair my skincare products and how I use them. So whatever you have, you can do the same with them as well. You don't need to go ahead and buy any skincare if you don't need them. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I wanted to share in this video. I really hope that the video was helpful. I can also see that it's more of a longer video, so I'm not gonna make the outro like super duper long. But yeah, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to watch more such videos from me, because it's gonna really help me a lot and it's going to help me make more videos. So definitely, if you would want to support me on my channel, then definitely make sure you subscribe. Hit on the bell button, because that way you will get to know every single time I post a new video. I will also leave my Instagram in the description box down below, so you can follow me on my Instagram as well. I talk about a lot about like products which I'm currently using and stuff like that on my Instagram stories. So if you're interested in more of like that sort of content, then follow me on my Instagram and like check out my Instagram stories whenever I post those. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye.